You're watching Morning Coffee on Wayne 15 Plus. Casual conversation that will fill you to the brim. The menu includes trending topics, current events, and a large side of fun. Grab your cup, pull up a seat, and join us for Morning Coffee.
Good morning and welcome to Morning Coffee on this Monday morning. I'm Sierra Tufts, joined by Pat Hoffman, Greg Schaub, and Becca Schumann. Greg, had a good Father's Day?
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
Papa Schaub.
Papa Schaub got the burgers on the grill and everything?
Actually got a little surprise because
Oh.
Montana sent some steaks.
Oh,
They were delivered.
nice.
So that was kind of nice.
Okay, so
we
burgers
actually
another
had some
day.
steaks. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Montana.
Yeah, well done, son.
Yeah, it was very creative.
Did you get to spend Father's Day with your dad?
I did. We went to church and then we did a little picnic. We got kikianga, chicken, fried pickles.
So jealous.
So good. And then we got ice cream. It was a nice little day.
That sounds storybook.
Yes.
A great day.
Yeah, and Schaupie, as I mentioned on First News, kudos to you. Like on Friday, it's tough to time out when rain is going to come, but you said on Friday you thought the showers would hold out through most of the day, and so you get in most of your activities, and lo and behold, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, in Allen County, I think we got them at about 6, so it was about right.
Yeah, my grass was freshly mowed. That's just one of the stupid, silly things for me that I get so excited if I finish that grass and then, 45 minutes later it just starts raining on it.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, I feel like a sense of accomplishment. So it's nice to have friends that are meteorologists to help aid in that feeling. So hopefully everybody had a good weekend, and seemed like it went quick.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful, though, weather. I was a little cold Saturday morning, but that's to be expected when it's windy.
You're doing a you
me
thing.
And,
Yeah.
I was cold actually legitimately was cold this morning. Because
it was
Because of the rain.
yeah,
just because
I
it was
don't
wet
know.
and-
It's when it's cold like this, I think the biggest problem is the newsroom and the studio is still set to summer weather. So being in here, it's freezing. So I'm just chilled all the time. But I got a chill Saturday morning that I haven't been able to get rid of, and I don't know why. So I'm just cold.
Saturday was the pick day. I mean, Saturday was just,
It was gorgeous by the afternoon, yeah. 80 degrees. Yeah, it was 80
did we hit 80?
degrees. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it was, I can't remember exactly what I did outside. Oh, okay, I had a bourbon class.
That's right.
It started at 11:30, so it's
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
really?
early.
Yeah,
the
I
rest
want
of
to
the
talk.
day,
I want to talk about what I did this weekend, but we're still so early into morning coffee that I don't want to talk about it yet. So
Gotcha.
it's kind of why I'm like
Easing into things.
easing into things. There's a reason why I was so cold Saturday morning.
Oh,
and,
yes.
So I want to talk about that eventually.
Yeah.
Just not right now. We'll get to it.
But Friday, let's start.
We'll
I'll
start
start with
Friday.
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 So Friday,
You didn't put any of your pictures in. You should have.
Oh, yeah.
you still got time. You can
Okay.
send them to Bryce. We can get them in
Yeah.
the second half of the show.
You had
to
an
do that.
adventure this weekend.
I did.
But so Friday, I wanted to get a little flavor of Ribfest. So was down for the judging of Ribfest. I think I got a couple of pictures from that. So over the past 29 years, I did not know that Glenn Marini was going to be there to help us judge. There's photographer Dustin, and the big fella Ethan, who had never been to Ribfest before. Kind of one of those news media types where it's like when you first get here, when we cover Ribfest, a lot of times they bring ribs back. So sometimes that then you don't get a chance to go down, but you've already had kind of like your fill of rib.
Yes.
Ethan, when he judges, he goes all in. He knows how to clean a bone. They tell you beforehand to, I think we have a couple of pictures there. Yeah, that's Ethan after a bone. Most people, they give you a
Yeah,
box
that's
so
a
you can take
mistake.
home.
In my opinion.
Not my opinion. I also clean my bones, but not completely like that. I mean, the guy was, he's like one of those dudes that would be, that's how his bones started, and he picked it clean. He's one of those guys when, they have like chicken wing contests where they weigh the wings beforehand and then they weigh the carcasses
Rubness after.
And they weigh the people.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that part. But Ethan, I looked over, I was like a third of the way through my first bone, and I looked over and saw that one.
He knew it wasn't a competition for him, right?
He did. But he did take it sort of as a challenge when they were passing out the first rib. That's like, you don't want to eat the whole thing. And
Because don't you have several to judge? Like you
there
have,
was, I think there was 8 in the competition.
Oh, that's
so
not that
does
many.
each person have 8 to judge?
Well, sometimes they bring you sort of like 2. I mean, it was a substantial meal. But I did finish mine. I didn't finish the brisket. I chose the brisket, which is the second half of the judging, to be like, okay, I'll just eat a pork. I think Ethan ate all of that though too.
Yeah, that's a lot. Because I've judged the Queens of Angels barbecue cook-off that they used to do. I think they're still doing it anymore, sadly. But anyway, I've done that before, and that was like 20 different pieces of
Okay,
meat.
yeah, 20 would be hard.
Yeah, because
But I bet Ethan could do it.
Oh, I know. Like it was broken up into ribs and then chicken, so it was a lot. But yeah, I'm sure he could.
Yeah.
No problem.
And they were all good, and it's like it was fun to soak in the atmosphere. Not trying to shamelessly plug my Facebook page, but I just rolled on some of the first guy that I went up to talk to was just, he wasn't talking to me, he was just out there slinging the stuff. Yeah, and I was like, I got to talk to this cowboy.
Yeah.
And literally he's a cowboy. That's the name of their barbecue place, Cowboys. So then I just let him roll, asked him for a tour. He took me around, showed me the behind the scenes, and then I met Big Mama.
Big Mama's a favorite.
She's got her championship belt, and no one's beating Big Mama. And I know Hannah went and saw Big Mama on Sunday, so she was singing Big Mama's praises. But fun time had by all. And then after that, I went out to J.K. O'Donnell's at the pitch. Wanted to watch the USA soccer match with some people. You know, just
Yeah.
like it was kind of a unique experience. So I think I put in a little video for that. But
Okay, decent crowd. Yeah.
yeah, and it'll show a little bit better as I pan over. As I,
Cheers.
my back is against the wall. If you've ever been out to the pitch, it's in the back of J.K.
It's a huge
O'Donnell's.
space.
Yeah, it is very big, and then they've got it flows into the alley there. Eventually, I'll pan over so you can see it even better. But yeah, they've got like a little curb kind of thing where you can stand up so I could see over the people, and then go over there. It was overflow completely.
Where were the TVs?
There's only one. It's that one on the wall.
That's
And then
it?
they also had a watch party
Oh, it's
inside.
like a big screen. Okay.
Yeah.
as well. So they had on the bigger TVs all inside. They got a lot of TVs
Oh
inside
man,
too.
that looks like a great time.
Yeah, it really was. It was kind of nice to see. That's it. That's just a repeat of stuff there, but just for padding there. But yeah, it was. The USA won as I was cheering again. 2-0. So like no matter what happens in their next match, which I think is like 9 p.m. So I'm thankful.
Oh, yeah.
I've been able to see the first 2 games, but they'll be moving on to the round of 32, as they call the knockout stage, which I think this year it's been expanded. It used to be 16, now it's 32.
So
yeah, I've
is it
read that a
after the
million
first
times this
game?
morning. So not like well. I never read it well this morning. But
You only have one. Every game is a knockout, or is
Well,
it,
see, they start in group play,
okay?
and then so it'll now I believe it sort of becomes similar to like the NCAA tournament after this next game. So group
Okay.
play is four
All right.
groups.
not 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
10 p.m.
Oh.
Okay,
10
that must have
p.m.
been the pregame.
Thursday
Oh.
So they must be
against
out
Turkey.
on the West Coast.
Oof.
So I've been watching a ton of the World Cup. Have you been watching much at all?
I
or-
watched on Friday because my friend that I was staying with, she wanted to watch. So I watched for a little bit. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have. But it's exciting.
Well, like the announcers, and there's a billion sites. So I mean, it's like there's so many games.
Yeah.
And I don't watch intently, but I watch. It's on in the background, and then when
Yes.
something exciting happens, then I tune in.
Mm-hmm.
But like Greg will get a kick out of this. One of the announcers, very ethnic, I guess, the accent, Los Angeles.
Oh, Los
Oh,
I was like, okay, Los Angeles.
interesting. Los
funny.
Angeles.
So I don't know if that's where we're playing next, but
Yes, it is.
I was kind of, well, they were just in Seattle, so I figured they probably wouldn't play in Seattle again, just because they probably want to move the USA around to make sure that they get
to Los
their
Angeles they
fans.
go.
But
yeah.
But yeah, it's
for that
exciting.
guy.
I mean, it's like, I think the last time they made it to the knockout stage was, I think, 1984. I'm not positive.
I'm
not positive.
We'd have to look that one up for sure. But the fans, it seems like we didn't get any news that the Scottish fans drank
The
Boston out of their house and homes this go around.
Well, they may have been crying in their beers this time because they
Yeah.
won the first game.
Yeah.
But that was their first, I believe, World Cup win in 28 years.
Oh, wow,
So then
okay.
they lost to Morocco. Now they have one more chance to get to the knockout.
Well, we have a new piece of good luck to help them out.
Yeah, they got a duck. They got their own duck because that Mexico duck was huge.
Merlin
I was
down
hearing about the
down in Mexico, and this is Dawn the duck up in the Boston area who led the Tartans. This duck is fearless, honestly. If I had that many bagpipes behind me, I would be running.
Ducks,
But that
ducks.
duck is just
It's a Scottish
Waddling
duck.
along.
apparently
It's used to
waddling
that.
along.
Speeding up there, waddling along. Troopers holding Dawn the duck. Hey, I think Mexico, is doing well. So hey,
Yeah.
and I've seen so many funny like little cartoons or different things of the Mexico duck. It was Merlin.
Yes, Merlin.
It would be funny if Merlin and Dawn could meet.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'd have a lot to talk about.
I just think it's bizarre that ducks are that friendly sometimes. I don't know.
Ducks are friendlier than
They
geese.
are. You're right. Absolutely right
Yeah,
about that
geese are
one.
vicious.
Although I never approach.
Oh, no, no,
I
no.
fear all.
They're not anything compared to swans. Swans
Oh,
are the,
swans are very mean.
yeah.
I think I shared on Morning Coffee before, but there's fake swans on a mini little pond that's right next to 80/20 on 30. And for the longest time, I thought they were so real, and I could not.
I always love trying to tell people where 80/20's at on 30. Because I've tried to actually do that before.
Yeah.
It's like you'll drive by it. You drive by it twice every day, I guess. But yeah, I still never quite understand the business 80/20.
They have some real ones on Wawasee that we became acquainted with, Mama and Chief, and they had their babies. And the boys
that's
at
when
that time, they would walk onto the pier where we docked at Griffiths Marina, and they were like taller than the boys because they were like over 5 feet tall. At least Chief was. And no, they were all very well behaved because they gave them crackers, and they had to have Pepperidge Farms crackers, not just crackers. They had to be Pepperidge Farms. And they would come on the dock, and it was a walk into where they sold the boats and where the offices were. They walked all the way in there. So they were very well behaved.
Well, that's good.
Although I
That's
did
good.
see one time where some kids were harassing them
Yeah,
with their
that's
jet
just-
skis, and that's what makes them upset and mad and don't
Yeah.
like people anymore. But yeah, they were great. They were great swans. But they usually had like 3 babies, and they would all walk on.
Yeah,
the
they're
pier.
very protective, as most animals are.
Yeah.
They do not like geese. Geese are probably their biggest enemy.
Well, me and them both.
I just like to watch them land. We've got a pond close to my house, and
Okay.
they come in as like,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, to me, they're always coming in hot. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, they're coming in hot. This could be a crash landing, and then somehow they just,
Glide.
Have you ever seen one crash?
I have not.
Just
I have
curious.
not. But I always think this might be the first one. Then I'm like, what do you do? It crashed. Do you
A
go
lot
in
of
to help?
people put
That
them
goose
on
is
their
in trouble.
neighborhood
They're
lakes
flipping
so that they don't have geese. So they'll hire out.
Hire the swans to keep the geese out.
swans.
Yeah, geese droppings are very annoying.
Yeah, in my area, they had a path that went by this one pond. It's weird. This other pond, I don't know why, but they don't really frequent there. Or when they do, they don't leave.
Droppings.
Yeah.
They don't let you know that they've been there. But this other pond that they ended up draining, and the problem is going away, because it's like you'd walk on that path and it'd be like landmines. It was like, so I guess they took that
That's not
pond
fun.
out, and I think everyone's a little happier.
Yeah.
Speaking
Well-
of happy, so Saturday I went to this bourbon class.
Very jealous. Sounds like a
bourbon.
great time.
Yeah, it was really a good time. It was fun because it's like it wasn't like earth shattering. It's like I knew a decent amount, but really got like sort of a history lesson also about bourbon, which I knew some of, but quite a bit I did not know. And it was at Dana's. If you guys have not been, it's the old Columbia
Delicious.
Street West where young Pat Man, when he first moved to town, that's where I grew up pretty much for that.
It was a disco.
Yeah, I've heard
It
that.
was not a disco. They had a lot of bands in the back.
I somehow managed to get into C Street when it was still C Street.
Okay, so you got here.
I did.
Got here just in time.
Yeah, just in
for
time.
its last, when it was on its last legs. But yeah, that was pretty much. I got some pictures of that. I think.
There they
we go.
are.
Yeah, so it's funny. So that's producer Lori.
Executive producer Lori.
And maybe the better half. Probably, I don't know. I didn't think this one out. Lori's husband Josh. I should have covered up the better half. Maybe should. Anyhow, the cat's out of the bag for this part.
Oh, you covered him up.
Josh, yeah, the big fella, Josh, Lori's husband's bashful. So, so that's how I posted it on Facebook too.
He usually doesn't come out, so.
He comes out every now and then, so it was good. But yeah, made some cocktails. They taught you, different spirits and different things, and they've got the fancy ice with the big D. So it was just a really good way to start off a weekend and just have a good time learning.
Do something different.
And this group of 20, and this was the first one that they've done, and producer Lori's the one who found out about it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
She's got some interest.
She's
the one who
enjoying
got
it.
me that cocktail smoker
Oh, yes,
for Christmas.
yes.
So we weren't
Jeez.
smoking cocktails for this particular class, but I'll have a little more knowledge now when we do.
You sure will. Well, my Saturday, I went to my first farmer's market with my little side hustle that we had been talking about a little bit. It's called C Sweets. I am making sweet treats that I am selling. This was my first little setup.
And this is in.
This was in Napanee. So, lessons were learned. Let's just put it that way.
You got some big competition there because you got the Amish people that are
Well,
baking it up.
Well, you
They're
see, there were only 4 other booths there.
Oh, okay, so you're not.
So, as much as I enjoy going to Napanee, it's a beautiful little town, their farmer's market isn't quite as popular as I was hoping.
Wow.
So, I did end up selling some. I was definitely at one point thinking, okay, I'm not going to sell a single thing. And that would have been okay because the whole purpose was for me to just do it. And so I ended up selling a couple, but I left only after being there for an hour because there was only a couple people there, and this pavilion that I was under was a wind tunnel, so I was freezing, which is why I was never able to get rid of this chill that I've had since Saturday morning. I've been so cold. But yeah, so we got this one out of the way.
What was the temperature like at that time?
It was, I looked at it because I was wondering. It was 68. So it was almost,
Phone chill.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the wind though.
But yeah, the wind makes it 10
was
times worse. And if you're in the
insane.
shade,
It was in the
too.
shade. I was in the wind, in the shade, and the wind. It was horrible. But we did it. I made some sales. I am now in the process. I'm not going to tell you when or until it's official, but I'm in the process of, I'm going to set up at the YLNI market, hopefully, and we'll see how that goes. There you
We'll
go.
check on the weather for you. We'll make sure it's above 68 degrees. We don't want you bone chilled.
And you can get some sunshine too.
I'm not kidding. It was, you would have been cold. Anybody would have been cold. Like, the other people were in hoodies. Like, it wasn't just a me thing.
Did you have a hoodie?
I didn't because I wasn't expecting it to be like that.
Well, that's lessons learned. Yeah, because that's the thing. Farmers market, when they start at 9, you got to be there early for setup, all that kind of stuff. I don't know what time yours started, but
Yeah, it started at 9 as well.
so yeah, the mornings can be chilly, and then well, good lessons learned. That's always a good thing. I mean, there's no other way to learn but to learn lessons.
Yep. That is how to do it.
I am still learning lessons, hence the bourbon class. So what was your most popular item?
I mean, I can't even say a most popular item because I only sold
Well,
it.
what did you sell?
I sold macarons, whatever you want to call them, however you pronounce them. And then I had some meringue cookies, and those were the only things I sold, but that's okay. And chocolate bars were no sell, but again, there was only 3 people that came through, so it is what it is. But yeah, that was my
Well, you
Saturday.
won't have that issue at
Yeah, I am. That's
YLNI.
why. That's why I'm nervous about going to YLNI. That I won't be able to keep up with the demand. That's why I haven't gone there yet. But I stayed up until 3 in the morning Saturday. So I was up for a full 24 hours. Got up at 6, so only got 3 hours of sleep, was freezing. And then I slept all Saturday. And that's why I didn't know that it actually got nice because
It was
I
beautiful.
slept all Saturday. And yesterday I slept in until 10, which has never happened before in the past decade, I want to say. It was crazy.
Yeah, Saturday. So after the bourbon class, just went down. Finally made my way to Bittersweet.
Oh, okay.
Didn't put pictures. I didn't want to have like 18 billion pictures, but Bittersweet. My goodness, I got the latte there. Oh,
Which one did you get?
it was just the latte.
Just a regular latte.
You didn't get the lox and bagels?
I did not get the lox and bagel. We got the Italian sandwich.
We gotta bring some in for you.
Ooh. Yeah.
It was a delight.
You don't do
The
bagels
other
unless
half
you do
got the
lox and bagels.
better half got the turkey. That was really good.
I still need to try their sandwiches, but they look really good.
Really good. The bread that it's on is fantastic.
Yes.
But good crowd. Like downtown was really hopping this weekend.
Poppin'.
And Saturday evening, I don't have pictures here. You can see them on the Facebook page. Went to Chance Bar, and
I love
they
Chance
have
Bar.
a great menu, but I love their burgers so much. I
Yeah,
feel
the
bad.
burgers, yeah.
Everybody else got, and I will too. And I have gotten other things than their burger, but their burger is just so good. I have a hard time saying no to it. So, got the burger, and it was really good. But if you've never been to Chance Bar, I think Greg, you would know this. Was it Hartley's? Used to be for a long, long time.
Where's it at?
It's down on Fairfield.
Yeah, that was Hartley's.
So
Yep.
yeah, it was Hartley's for the Fort Wayne long timers, long ago. I can't remember how long.
Which was kind of a fancy place.
Yeah, and this is too. It's like
It's like elevated, but like
Yeah,
family.
it's
friendly.
neighborhood.
Yeah, like
by saying Chance Bar, it's like you think more bar than
yeah.
it's more restaurant
It's like
than
family
bar, but they have
room
a bar.
kind of vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just Corey, the chef. Just he works so hard. And it's
I was
like they're
thinking
very
of
into
Chance the
farm to
Rapper.
fork.
That's what I think when I hear that.
He might show up there if we.
You never know.
We put it out there. Hey,
Yeah.
Chance the Rapper, can you stop by the Chance Bar at 4301 South Fairfield Avenue?
Be there.
Do you remember who your cocktail teacher was?
Trevor, I thought I had a
Trevor.
picture of him.
You did, and I couldn't remember his name because he's come in here before.
Yes.
He's done some segments with
There's
us.
Big
There he
Trev.
is.
Big
Okay,
Trev.
there he is. Yeah, he's talented.
That's an actual height difference there. That's but yeah, this was the first one that they decided to do. They limited it to 20 people. Really had a nice setup. Honestly, it seemed like Trevor had done this for his whole life because he's passionate about it, and also a part of Penny Drip and some other establishments. But really, just a great guy, great teacher, made it fun. It was something I definitely would go back and would encourage others if you're looking to expand your knowledge and have a good time. Look on their Facebook page.
Now, Chance Bar, the burgers, they're just normal burgers, not smash burgers.
No, it's like a double
Okay.
smash.
I
burger.
haven't been there yet, so I
Yeah,
need to.
double bacon smash burger.
Oh man.
Delightful.
sounds
And like I said,
amazing.
the rest of their menu is fantastic, and it's one of those that changes all the time. Like I said, they're very big into the farm to fork, and they just like you said, a quaint little
Yeah.
place.
Yeah,
You
I got
feel
the
like it's-
gnocchi last time I went, and it was like
sounds
spicy,
good.
and it was so good.
That was also at our table.
Yes.
The person that was shielded from our view got the gnocchi. And then they had the fettuccine, and then also went with Lori's dad, who got the meatballs with some sort of like a Vietnamese flair or something like that. So like cold noodles combined with 3 hot meatballs.
Interesting. All right. Well, if you're not hungry now, you're gonna be. I'll be right back after a quick news break.
You're watching local coverage you can count on. This is Wayne 15 First News.
Good morning. A man is dead after a shooting in southeast Fort Wayne. It happened steps away from where another man was shot about 24 hours earlier. Fort Wayne police responded to the shooting near East Pontiac Street and Weiser Park Avenue just after 2:15 yesterday morning. When they arrived on scene, they found a man who had been shot. Medics took him to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. Police say there is no danger to the public and they are looking for the suspect. As of now, there is no confirmed connection to a shooting that happened on Saturday, which happened also on the same block. Both shootings remain under investigation. Anyone with information on either incident is asked to call Fort Wayne Police, Crime Stoppers, or use the P3 Tips app. Starting today, the Indiana Department of Transportation will close eastbound State Road 1 and DuPont Road for sewer repairs. Crews will work between Oak Crossing and Tonkel Road. NDOT says the eastbound lanes will be closed for approximately 4 days, and one eastbound lane is expected to reopen Thursday. Work is expected to be fully finished by Monday, June 29th. All work is weather dependent and schedules are subject to change. During the closure, eastbound traffic will be restricted at Diebold Road. Drivers should seek an alternate route.
Traffic Tracker 15 is brought to you by the O'Daniel Auto Group. Sell your car for cash at bigmoneyforcars.com.
South Coliseum Boulevard will have lane restrictions between Shealy Avenue and Reynolds Street. Crews are working on a water main install. That work is expected to be finished in November. Later this morning, the city of New Haven will break ground on Guardian Park. The Mayor's Youth Advisory Council will be hosting the groundbreaking at 11 this morning. The council designed the park. The ceremony will be on the east side of New Haven City Hall. The project is intended to be done in 3 phases and is to be a safe space for everyone. Guardian Park will have playground equipment with multi-sensory features, sidewalks, park benches, a serenity fountain, and courts for basketball and pickleball. Here's Greg with the forecast.
Well, we are seeing skies that are going to stay cloudy. Now, the showers are coming to an end through mid-morning here, so that's some good news for you. And then we'll dry out for a couple of days after that. Temperature is still going to be kind of chilly as we head through this afternoon, about 10 degrees below our normal for this time of year. Now, we continue to see skies that are partly cloudy overnight, and then highs tomorrow going to be in the upper 70s, and that's going to be into the in the case for the next week here, as we're still going to see below normal temperatures for this time of year, but it is getting better. And if you want those summer temperatures, hey, stick around. We've got those on the way for you as well. Next chance of rain comes Thursday into Friday, and then some scattered thunderstorms over the weekend. Now, temperatures next week, this is when we see the atmospheric furnace really stoking up. Going to be into the upper 80s, and that's through at least the middle of next week with some scattered showers and some thunderstorms.
Welcome back to the second half of Morning Coffee on a Monday. Wolfed down a banana during the news break, so I'm feeling...
Is that what you were doing?
I wolfed it down pretty darn quick, but yeah, so that's where I was. That's where I was.
Where did that term come from? Wolfed it down.
I don't know. I feel
Wolves
like
must just like eat like.
I was raised by wolves, many people think. Not
From
my
Little
parents,
Red
my
Riding Hood,
brothers.
of course.
But yeah, so I hadn't had anything. Well, I had like a little biscuit or something like that before the show, but my stomach was craving something. So the banana was all I had to eat quick.
I tried, so I'm a fan of Pop-Tarts. You've had them.
Oh yeah, I became addicted to the Pop-Tarts there for a while because it's like the Pop-Tarts bowl got me into it. And then I started eating them all the time, and then it was like, all right, I got to cut back because I'm like eating 4 Pop-Tarts a day, and it's like a morning, I should say, not during the
So
day.
they've come out with these little things called Pop-Tart Poppables.
Ooh,
They're
I think
like
I've seen those.
little poppable Pop-Tarts, like that big.
Yum.
they're addicting.
Is it like cereal or is it just like?
Oh no, they're like mini Pop-Tarts. So you crunch on them. They have the crunchy outside, but then they have that gooey center like a Pop-Tart.
Are those the little square things?
Yes.
We have some.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, they're addicting.
Blueberry.
Watch out.
Yum.
I'm gonna have to get Pat on it.
No, I've lost a little weight. I got to maintain. So it's like I haven't given up anything, but it's like the Pop-Tarts, like,
Oh my god.
I'd buy them by the 12-pack, put them in my desk, and next thing you know, it's like, instead of wolfing down a banana, which I just did, I'm wolfing down the Pop-Tart. So it's like, moderation is, at this stage, the key for me.
I could not. Yeah,
Temptation,
I get it.
I'm not good with temptation. So it's like, if I have 12 Pop-Tarts in my desk, they're not going to last.
They're gonna get eaten.
Exactly.
Wow. I have to say, you had quite the weekend of not the best for you foods.
Yeah,
But feel
that's right.
good.
That's right. So
So a little recovery
Rib
with
Fest,
the,
yeah. You know, like I said, I haven't given
balance.
up anything.
It's all about balance.
I only had 2 cocktails, and then the burger,
Yeah,
double burger.
you know.
I'm trying to add it up now. And I made pasta last night.
Well, I didn't have. You didn't have to have that. You didn't have to tell us about that one.
What kind of pasta?
Just like a homemade. Well, when I say homemade, like canned tomatoes, but just like a little no meat. It was a meatless
Okay,
pasta.
okay.
Trying to cut back on the meat after
the
all that
veggies.
meat. So yeah, just basically just the San Marzano tomatoes, lots of garlic. Got some fresh basil from Better Half's garden.
Man,
Yum.
it's
So
that time of year.
that was pretty good.
Yum.
A little naan bread. I could just eat nothing but naan bread.
I could too.
Yes.
Cast iron, just put some olive oil, and just flash it in there.
So good.
It's the most versatile type thing you could ever have because you can keep it in the freezer, pull it out, and like right away you can cook it.
They're easy pizzas for me. I'll
Yeah.
put some sauce and cheese on them and just make a little individual pizza. So good.
Pizza's on the menu tomorrow. Took the dough
Oh,
out
yeah.
today, so we make a lot of pizza here. I don't know
Yes, they do.
if you know that, right?
Yeah. I feel like I've caught on.
We talk about food a lot as well, if
Yes.
you haven't noticed. So we didn't talk about your where you were this morning. So
Yes.
I was gonna make the joke this morning that Pat is completely out of his league when we were introing your live shot.
You said the
but
villa is heating up. I was like, I had to think.
I want to be like, do you even know what that means?
No, I don't watch the Love Island. Bryce is working to get the stuff in, by the way.
But yeah, so there is a Love Island watch
Greg
party.
watches
happening.
Love Island. Aren't you in a Love Island
Fairfield.
Survivor
I don't even know what
pool?
it is. So
So it's okay. So they have the villa in Fiji, and singles go to the villa, and they have to couple up. So they're always in a pair. But if you're single and you're not in the couple, then you're vulnerable. So you can get voted off either like by America, that you can vote on the app, or like sometimes they'll have to vote each other off. So like the guys most recently had to vote a girl off, and then the girls voted off a guy. Then they get mad at each other because like you're voting off friends, but there's challenges too, and then they go to Casa
Like, what's a
Amor.
typical challenge? What's Can we talk about
Okay,
the
let's
typical challenge?
think. So, recently they like they did like a World Cup challenge, and they had like a soccer ball. They had to like make it into like this like cylinder thing, and then they had to like pick. They
Sounds like Josh's
there'll be like questions, and
team
it's
of
like
the week.
revealing stuff.
It
Yeah,
is-
kind of,
Yeah.
kind of, just with a little
With a little love twist.
flair. Yeah, a little
Yeah,
love,
love
twist,
twist.
is a good term for that. But yeah, Casa Amor is starting. Have you watched Casa Amor yet?
No,
Okay.
Becca, I'm still.
That's
gotta
a-
catch up.
Still
That's
gotta
a
catch up
different
on
show?
Love Island.
So
that's
Casa
part of
Amor is
Love
part of Love Island. They go to Casa Amor and they test their connections. So there's a whole new group of singles for like the guys and the girls, and they have to decide whether they want to couple up with someone new in Casa Amor or stay in their current couple. So yeah, it's a lot of drama.
It's a whole thing, and
Yes.
I've slowly been entering the Love Island sphere.
Yeah, and it's hard too because it's like you can be caught up, and then a few days go by, you
they
miss
go
episodes.
like
so then,
there's episodes almost every night, and it's really hard to keep
Yeah.
up with.
Well, especially on our schedule.
Yeah.
and it's all happening in like real time too.
And that's what made me mad. So I got an
What do you
alert.
mean real time?
Like it's like I mean Fiji's obviously a different time than us, but like it's literally they're there right now.
Oh, like so it's
Like a Big
Yes.
Brother
Okay.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm getting mad because I keep getting TikTok like notifications
Yeah.
that America's voting off so and so, and I'm like, stop it, stop
Yeah.
spoiling it for
I know
me.
I can't really go on TikTok if I haven't caught up because then I get it spoiled.
It's annoying.
Yes.
And then So I didn't tell you this. So you have made, if you're a morning coffee watcher, you know that we're playing a Traitors version of Wayne. One of the clues that I put out last week was a hot new bombshell has entered the game because it was for a golden shield. And everybody immediately went to Mia's desk because they thought it was a clue. They don't know you watch Love Island. You need to get yourself out there. And
Yeah, I was talking to Mia about it actually. Yeah, we've chatted. But
so
is Mia playing?
No, Mia's not playing.
Oh, but that was your clue.
No, that was the thing though. It wasn't even a clue. I had to tell them all. I'm like,
so
no,
funny.
I'm just stuck watching Love is Island because Becca's got me hooked.
Yes.
And so there's a hot new bombshell is just stuck in my head right now. Just that phrase.
Yes.
There's a hot new bombshell entering Villa.
Yeah, very catchy.
Who is the host of it?
His name's Ian Sterling.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does he ever show his face?
No, I've never seen his face, but his voice is like very distinguishable, and he has like funny little quips
Right.
that like have nothing to do with the show, but like he just says that and something will happen, and yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know who he is, but he's funny.
Ian's a good name. I like that name. It's a strong name.
Ian.
Very British.
Have you ever watched the show Mythic Quest?
No.
It's on Apple. But the main character isn't Ian, but he wants to be different, so he calls himself Ian.
Ian. Very selfish.
Exactly.
I can see that. I can see that.
It's pretty funny.
If Shelby were named Ian. or
Igor.
Igor. Well, that's cool. So how many, so what, none of us are in the Traitors. How many are left?
There are 9 people left.
9,
Oh.
and you started with how
Narrow
many?
down quick.
20 something?
20-ish?
Something like that, yeah. So they're down to 9. They got their first traitor out Friday.
Ooh.
Joe.
Uh-oh. I feel like I could have seen that one coming.
Yeah, they should have known Joe Carroll was a traitor.
Yeah.
It was obvious. So as game master, it's been fun to see them finally figure it out. Man, they're not very good figuring things out.
Takes time.
None of them are here, so I can say that.
Dogging.
They're really
Dogging
bad at it. Yeah. Sorry, Lydia, if you're watching. You're really bad at it.
Lydia's out there outraged. I've never seen Lydia mad. Has anyone seen Lydia mad?
Oh, I have, yeah.
I don't think I have yet, but
It's not like she doesn't express her anger like others.
she can like mask it.
Yeah. But I've been not on the receiving end. I've received what she wanted to say to other people. She's told me that, so there's that.
So do you have IFB?
I do not.
Okay,
no.
so your pictures are in, but
Yeah,
trouble
so-
with the
Okay.
video.
Oh, okay. Then that's okay. We can just show the pictures.
Should we just hold for a little bit?
Um,
So when you say you're having trouble with the video, does that mean it's not downloading into
all right. It's okay. We can just show the pictures. But yeah, I went to Chicago this past
Oh
weekend.
yes, that's right. You were telling
And
us
I
about
went to the
this.
Morgan Wallen concert. It was at Soldier Field. There's
So we figured that out. It was at Soldier Field.
Yes. Yeah, it was Friday night, which I like. I've always listened to his music. I'm not like a super big fan, but 2 of my friends wanted to go. So and one of my friends lives in Chicago, so we were able to stay with her. And yeah, it was a really fun night. We got sprinkled on just a little bit, but the weather was nice. It was warm enough.
I mean, that's a
is-
throng of people.
A
Yeah, it
lot
was
of people,
packed. Yeah, we waited also like last minute to get tickets. We didn't get like a great deal, but we were in like the 300 level, so not the highest, but he came to like the back. There was like another platform and he performed on that one. So we were closer to like the back platform, but he did like walk through and like high-fived everyone. So it was a good show, but getting out of there was like a disaster. There's me, Brooke, and Katie.
That's the gang.
Yes,
the
yeah. Katie
gang.
was my college roommate on the end, and then Brooke, we've known each other since middle school, but she went to Purdue for a little bit too. So, yep.
So was was this a weekend in Chicago?
It was. We left on Thursday, so we like hung out Thursday night,
Okay.
and then the concert was on Friday, and then came back on Saturday.
Well, that's good. So it wasn't just
Yeah.
a quick there and back immediately.
Yes,
You
yeah.
had
We
a
got to
night in-
hang out with some of her friends too, because Katie lives in Chicago. She's
Oh,
a nurse
that's
there.
the best.
Yes,
So
yeah.
when I was your age, I had friends living in Chicago.
Yes,
and
it's so
like,
nice
this
because I'm
just-
like, I don't think I'd ever want to live there just 'cause it's so busy and like so much going on. But like visiting, it's perfect, and we can stay with
Right.
her. And
Yeah. How did you take the train? Did you?
We drove.
Drove. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we could take the train. I
That's
did that when I was
going
younger.
to be my new thing. I don't think I want to drive in Chicago anymore.
Yeah.
I've done enough of it, and I'm like, everyone I've talked to is like, just take the train. 'cause
Yeah,
we've
and
got
then you
some
don't have to worry
friends that
about
live
parking
there still.
because it's like that. We had.
Well, it's so
we had, like,
expensive
an
too,
app,
so
but
it's
yeah,
like it
is.
ends up
Yeah.
evening out in the expense, and then
Yes.
it takes that part of
Yeah,
the equation. out of
Really
it.
expensive parking in Chicago.
How do you know?
Yeah,
She's never
exactly.
been.
Oh
I
wait, you've
can't
never
believe she
been.
lives in Warsaw.
She tried to
She's
go
halfway
once.
There.
I did try
She's
to
lived
go.
in Warsaw for what, 9 years? And
I
has
got
never-
to the toll road and I
That's
got
amazing.
sick. I had to turn around. Like
Oh.
that's as close as I've
sign.
gotten. I know.
You
I
need to go.
know. I do. I know.
Because they have great, restaurants and then shopping too. We
I was
did
just saying, and
shopping.
having friends, it's like there's so much, but like if
Yeah.
you have a friend, did you stick in that friend's neighborhood?
Yeah,
or
so
what
she lives in Lincoln Park, like literally like steps away from the park. So we like we usually have to take like the bus. Getting home from the concert, we took like the bus, we took a taxi, we took train. Like we literally like it had to go on everything. But yeah, we stayed in Lincoln Park and then we went downtown a little bit and did some shopping.
Fun.
So which it's like it kind of can be hard sometimes to get around, but it's like it's convenient obviously to have someone that you can stay with, and she knows like how to get around too, which is helpful.
Right, that's huge. That's huge. I had a friend. I've had friends that have lived in Chicago, and it's like it's just so much better
Yeah.
when you go and you've got someone that's in the know.
Mm-hmm.
With any place fun that you went to eat or?
I'm trying to think. We went to like this one place. It's called like Southport Betty's, and it's like a bar, but they had dinner too, food there too. So we got dinner there. But yeah, it wasn't anything special. It was just kind of like bar food, but it was good. And they had like an outdoor area, which was fun.
It's just staggering how big the places are too,
Yeah.
because like you go into one of the
Yes.
buildings and it's like so. Fort Wayne buildings are a certain size. Chicago buildings are
Yes,
just so much.
and it's
so
just
they
crazy too
go
because it was like
deep.
a Thursday night and it was packed. I mean, I guess the game was it on? No, it wasn't.
Friday.
There was some World Cup game on.
Yeah, they're on pretty much
Yeah.
from noon to.
So everyone was watching
midnight.
that, and we went to a Greek place that was really good. We got like carry-out food,
Yum, yum, yum.
and then we went and got coffee, and I got like a salmon bagel and coconut cold brew. And then we tried this one place. It's called Joe and the Juice. It's like a coffee chain, but it wasn't that good, and we had to wait like 30 minutes.
Ew.
And like the workers there, they didn't even talk to us. We just ended up using the app because like they were just working on like other orders, didn't even like take our order. So we just put our order in on the app and eventually got it. But it was just like okay. So it's really like cute and trendy, but I was like, okay, I'm not gonna try that again because it's not worth it.
Some of the neighborhoods have the best places.
Yes,
like
yeah.
the little. We went last time we were there a couple of weeks ago. We went to this Greek place and it was just looked like a hole in the wall. But we went out and ate on the back patio, and the owner, this lady that has owned it for like 8 years, she sat back there with us, and she's from Greece, so it was very authentic. And she didn't do Euro meat. She said, I don't like it because it's blended, and I don't want that. So it was chicken, and then I had halal chicken tenders in my gyro. Oh, it was wonderful. And then she did have pork belly gyros too. But and then we heard the story of where she grew up, and this is like totally authentic. And it was just like a little. Most of them are just like little tiny hole in the walls, and you can find every single nationality there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we've eaten Romanian, Spanish, Greek, just about. And there's Greek Island. You can go to Greek Island and Greek Town too. But this place was like it was in a neighborhood, but it was also close to like there was like a Greek apostolic church there. So there was a lot of Greek neighborhoods in that area.
Yeah, I'm excited for Greek Fest because Detroit, where I grew up, has a huge Greek town, and I had just on my block growing up, had a Greek family where the Nana, as they all called her, but pretty much new immigrant at that time, and the kids had been here for a little while or whatever, but I love talking to Nana, just with that
Yeah.
Greek accent, the passion, and try this. It's like, try this food, and it's like, it was always so good.
Apparently they don't, because I asked, I said, do all the Greek people come here? And she goes, no, they eat this at home. They don't come here.
It's true.
That's cool. Well, yeah, glad you had a nice little weekend in Chicago.
Yes.
And it's always a little crazy to go to a super concert like that and then try to get your way out of there.
And he's kind of like a bad boy of country, isn't he?
Yeah, he
like
got arrested a few years ago because he threw the chair off
Tossed
the
the
bar,
chair.
but he's turned himself around.
And he had an incident at Saturday Night Live too.
Oh,
I think he
yeah.
left early or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
there was some bad press, but I think recently, the past few years, he's been on
cleaned
the
up
more the
his
right
act.
path.
Well,
Yeah.
who is it that always says there's no such
Zip
thing
my
as
lips
bad
on
press?
that one.
It's just publicity.
Yeah, I also know some people, but we don't have to go with that.
Oh, where are you tomorrow?
I am going to be at the Allen County Fair.
Oh, yes, it
tomorrow's
is
Is
the
it
Fair
that
Week.
time already?
Yes,
Holy
It's
cow.
Fair Week.
Yeah.
Well, they switched it,
They
remember?
moved it up from
Yeah.
when it used to be.
Yeah.
Well, and this is like a great fair week because next week would be just
Yeah.
awful. But this week is going to be
good
great for the
time.
especially for the animals and
Yes.
stuff.
They
Yeah.
deserve it. Because I feel
Yeah.
like they've gone through some couple of years where it was just like, oh.
Sweltering, and there's only so much those fans can do.
Pat usually
Well, are you
does
gonna
the
be
pig
in the-
races. Yeah.
Are you going to be in the stables?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be in the barn in the
Okay, so that's like
morning.
one of our favorite. Like, because
Okay.
like when you'll be there, we'll send it out to you, and
Yes.
the animals are all starting to wake up at their
Oh,
own
yes.
time. The noises,
Okay, I'm
and they
excited.
start talking to each other or whatever. Just obviously,
They have
just
Yeah, I think I'm
personalities
going to be
in
talking
the
to some
morning.
4-H'ers.
love that.
So yeah, it should be fun. And then I'm going to go back and try they want me to do something with like the food and vendors and stuff.
Nice,
So,
good.
yeah, both sides.
A lot of good stuff.
Yes.
So yesterday I went to a Tin Caps game with one of my closest friends. I was actually best man in his wedding many moons ago, but I have a goddaughter, and she was that was a surprise. So that's my buddy Jeff. He was the home plate umpire for yesterday's game. Now lives
You
in
spoke about him
Dayton,
before.
Ohio. Yeah. He used to
So
work
you
here.
yell at him during the game?
I did not heckle.
Hey, umpire!
But that's his daughter and my goddaughter, Aurora, better known as Rory, or Ro, apparently, as well. But sounding like a very proud godfather, she's incredibly smart. She's twice qualified for the national spelling bee competition. But it was nice. Well, I was not expecting her to be there. I went there before the game. Wasn't expecting to go to the game because I was just, my schedule's been a little hectic. So I just wanted to catch up with Jeff before the game, and then it's like, lo and behold, Rory pops out, and so we spent a couple innings. And one other picture with our old buddy,
Darbs.
Chris Darby, of course, now of the Tin Caps, formerly of Wayne TV, but just a really nice day at the ballpark with an old friend and my goddaughter, which is hard to believe that I'm a godfather.
Hey, what team did you play on to get that shirt?
I didn't play on any of the teams. I advertised the old Team of the Week shirts.
No, that's a great afternoon for you.
It really was.
Surprise.
It was a surprise.
Yeah.
My hair wasn't as kempt because it started mowing the grass. Like, oh, look at the time. I got to get out there to meet Jeff. And then it was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can hang out. Yeah. So it was kind of cool. And it was cool because it's like usually when I'm with Aurora, like she's got a younger sister, Sid, who's apparently a super goaltender. They're going to nationals in soccer.
Wow.
And then my mom, Kristen, it was like, so it's great to be with the whole group. It was kind of nice, though, unexpected, just the two of us to kind of shoot the breeze. And she does, she's into acting in her school, and she does these impersonations. She's got all these accents down, and it's just one of those things where it's just like, holy cow. Mm. She's very smart, very witty, and if you watch The Pit, I know you started.
My mom watches it, so I'll watch it.
She's very,
occasionally, but-
Greg, do you watch The Pit? No, okay. She's very much like one of the characters on The Pit. Very brainy.
The
Seemingly a little-
hospital's
Yeah.
CEO's daughter, or whatever.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not
Okay.
that one. No,
So-
she's the one that wears the glasses because she's very incredibly book smart, and she, I mean, gosh, in like 4 or
Clearly
5 innings.
qualifying for Scripps.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she's just one of those. It's like, Jeff, I mean,
Where
full
did you
credit
get
to
this
his wife,
smart daughter?
but full disclosure, Jeff, who I knew before Wayne, so over 31 years ago, I hired him at the little radio station in Auburn. His name is Jeff Spizak, and the first time I met him, he was such an over-energetic, like reaching out to shake my hand for the interview, and he about head-butted me because it was like, hey, lighten up, Spaz. And I've called him Spaz ever since.
You didn't tell any of the players that, so they could
Did not tell
tease
the
the
players.
umpire.
Didn't,
Yeah.
didn't tell the players.
They don't have the video thing in minor leagues, right?
They do.
They do?
So they it's not like public,
Okay.
but it's like all that stuff is tracked. So
Oh.
like if you ever,
so
you
you
ever
can
go-
you can do the thing and
no,
and
no.
have-
So let me clarify. They track every pitch. They don't, I believe, they don't have the challenge.
They can't challenge.
okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like every pitch, like after the game, they get that pitch tracks.
so they get a performance.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is tough because I mean it's like minor league you only got 2 umpires and it's like it's
I vaguely remember you, and I could be wrong about this, but his record is really good, right?
he's a very good umpire.
Yeah, that's
like
what-
I did a story on him like years ago when he used to be in the Midwest League, but then he no longer does that. He umps a ton of college games and travels around. When he comes here, it's just on a fill-in. So that means like another Midwest League is because they play games in Dayton as well. So usually when he fills in in Dayton, but he'll occasionally come to Fort Wayne and South Bend. He got married in South Bend at the cathedral there.
Oh, big
At
stuff
Notre
there.
Dame. Yeah, that was pretty fun. But always good to see Jeff. Yeah, Spaz, as I call him. He's all grown up. He's bald.
No arguments with the managers in that one.
No,
Nobody
well,
kicked
there's-
dirt on him.
No. He's a good ump. He's a good ump. He holds his own. Runs a tight ship.
Is he tall or?
He's shorter than I am, but he's
Oh,
not
okay.
short. But
Okay.
he's
But when he's got all the equipment on, he's bigger, obviously.
yeah, a little bit. Equipment.
Intimidating.
Yeah. Well, speaking of intimidating, it's like the one guy we've talked about him before, the guy that's 6'5", 260 for the Tin Caps. I can't remember his name, but he had another home run yesterday. And I mean, he hammers the ball. The guy's a beast.
Did they win?
I didn't stay till the end.
I think they did.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought they did too, but I didn't.
Because they really turned it around this past week.
They've had a rough.
It was rough going for a
stretch.
minute, but they came back and beat the Cubs, I think, most of the series.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't that relief pitcher gonna or the?
I think the Cubs' #1 prospect was a starting. I don't recall his
Yeah.
name, but he was the starting pitcher for the Cubs
Right.
affiliate.
because he was
which
like
is South Bend.
down. He was down like rehabbing or something like that.
Oh, that was Saturday, Matthew Boyd.
Okay, yeah.
So Matthew Boyd, who had pitched in Fort Wayne prior on his way up the food chain, pitched with the Tigers for quite a bit. He's with the Cubs currently. So yeah, he was on a rehab start Saturday.
How did he do? Did he win?
I think go Saturday. I was at Chance Bar. I think he did well. I think he did well.
They probably only put him in a couple of innings because he was.
I thought it was like 3 or 4 innings.
Yeah,
something like
because they don't want to. They don't want to, mess with his
that. Right.
comeback and all that.
That's kind of cool to be able to see a major leaguer pitching at this level. It's happened quite a bit. It happens usually, especially for like the Cubs, they want to send it to a location that's not too far from Chicago. You could have caught a ride. You could have got a ride.
Man.
Yeah.
Matthew, you're coming down to Fort Wayne to start for the.
Come
I'm
on.
coming back on Saturday. Why don't we just?
Yeah.
Can you pick me up from Soldier Field?
Yeah.
Need a ride. Oh, well, I think that does it for us here on this Monday of Morning Coffee.
We're already
need
done.
our own
About
duck.
30 seconds.
We need our own,
Our own duck.
duck.
Yes,
our
we
mascot, a Wayne 15 duck mascot
Coffee
during
the
the
duck.
World Cup.
do. Coffee the duck.
So we'll work on that. We'll see if we can get it by Tuesday.
Express duck.
I can't get the past games here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, but
We're efforting.
yes. Have a great
Efforting
Monday.
a
Stay
duck.
dry for the next couple of minutes at least before the rain goes away.
It's already starting to go away.
We'll see.